Alright, welcome back to Shadows of Today Radio Podcast, whatever you want to call this shit nowadays. This is your host, Sean. I also have some kid by the name of Austin.
Hello.
There he is. I'm just coming on today to letting everybody know we are back up and running. We had a few financial and technical difficulties over the past year. But I have a new way of getting this all up. I have cleared out the back cave, set up a 3-computer setup so we can get this up and get this better than ever. Austin, would you like to go ahead and talk about what you have coming up?
So far what we have coming up is, well, it's already been up. It's this YouTube channel. It's called Last Call Gaming. What we do is pretty much we talk about gaming. We do playthroughs, we do walkthroughs, and we give our opinions on games. And we do have a Facebook. We are in touch with our small community that we are building, and we plan on to keep doing more videos because I don't know. It's just we enjoy gaming, and we all grew up with it, so we want to keep continuing.
Alright, talking about gaming, what is your favorite game and console to play
on? My favorite game and console? Well, obviously the Xbox One. Halo is probably my favorite game, but the Master Chief Collection was a total fail, so I'm probably going to have to go with Battlefield 4.
Nice. Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Hardline?
4.
See, I was I'm more of a Hardline myself.
Yeah. Hardline's good, it's just, I don't think it's as serious as Battlefield 4.
Yeah, I just like the whole cops and robbers aspect of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've only played the beta to it, and I played the hell out of the beta. So. Xbox One. You say the Xbox One. I have an Xbox One as well. What do you think about a lot of the connection issues they've been having here lately?
To be honest, I've never said this before on my 360 console. I honestly thought about trading my Xbox One in and getting a PS4 because it's been making me so mad lately, and it's annoying.
I agree. I know the other day we were just trying to get into a game, and it took forever to get it to set up right, stay in the party, everything. Yeah,
it was really annoying, and I walk away from my Xbox for 10 minutes. I get something to eat in the morning, and my friend's sitting in the party, and for some reason he's not there, so I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he just left. Well, I come back, and I try to join my friend's party, and it won't let me join, so I had to reset my whole Xbox to join his party, which is annoying.
Yes, I completely agree. I will tell you, I was playing Mortal Kombat X the other day, and was on King of the Hill with some friends, and we could either all be in the party together, or all be in the game together. It wouldn't work both ways, and I actually rage quit and almost put the controller through the wall.
Yeah, I don't understand what Microsoft's issues are, but they better get, their crap together because it's next gen. People aren't going to screw around anymore. This isn't original Xbox. This is an Xbox 360. This is next gen. Everything should be up to date. Everything should be running faster than ever before. And I don't understand what is wrong with all the stuff. So. Yeah,
well, it could. I hear PlayStation is not the best on connection as well. I heard they've been having a lot of problems as well.
Yeah. The problem with PlayStation was that they were down for 2 days, and Xbox was down for not even a day, which Xbox had the advantage there.
Yes. The only thing I will say, I love my Xbox One, love the graphics on it. The only thing that gets on my nerves is having to install every damn game before you have to play it.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I know
it takes up a lot of space too. You can't even, and then you're so excited for a game to play, you just want to pick it up and go play it, but yet you have to wait hours for it to install.
Well, it'll halfway install, and you can play like 10 minutes of the game until it fully installs.
Yeah. Like, you can play campaign. You can't, like, play online until it's, like, fully downloaded, which is annoying.
Yes. I completely agree on that. I get a game, I'll put it in before I go to bed so it'll install, and then just play the next day. I don't get my hopes up anymore.
So, Sean, are you excited for E3?
Who isn't excited for E3? Every year I'm excited for E3. One of these years, I'm going to get out and see E3.
Yeah, same.
I say that and Comic-Con. Those are my two biggest I want to go to.
What things are you really excited for? Like, what press conferences are you, like, excited for? Are you excited for, like, Microsoft, Sony, Bethesda's, who else? EA, yeah. Of course EA, because they're coming off this new Star Wars games.
Yes, but the only thing with EA, if you ever really look at a lot of their coverage at E3, the only thing they really ever cover is the sports games. They never talk about anything else. What I always enjoy, and they always bring it, is watching Microsoft's performance, because no matter what they're coming out with, they always put on a show.
Yeah, they do. I think Sony and EA, they act too serious. Microsoft seems to give that humor out a lot more.
Oh yeah.
And you know, the thing I like about Microsoft is that they want everybody to play. They don't just want, you know, older audiences to play. Like, I mean, Sony does want a lot of people to play their console, but it seems that Microsoft wants more of, you know, a family get together around their console, which that's what I like.
Well, see, them and Nintendo. Nintendo is another family-oriented. I would really like to see Nintendo actually step up to the plate.
Yeah.
And bring something big.
I think they should, like, you know how the N64, how they had, like, I think they should bring back a console kind of like that instead of the Wii. I know a lot of people like the Wii U and all that, but I'm honestly thinking that they should bring back a console kind of like the N64, but not exactly like the N64, updated version of it, making it better, making it more advanced than the Xbox and PS4. You know what I mean?
Well, see, I agree, but I think Nintendo plays it safe every time, and they actually do really well playing it safe.
Yeah.
Because, again, Nintendo is more geared for the family and child games.
Uh-huh.
But
I like Zelda.
Oh, Zelda, by far. I've still got to get the newest Zelda games, the remastered Zelda games for my 3DS. So.
Oh.
Pokemon, man. That's what I look forward to every year is Pokemon.
And then there's a new one coming out.
There's always a new Pokemon coming out, but it's the same game, just newer stuff added.
And then there's another Zelda, which I'm pretty excited for.
Yes, for the Wii U. That looks amazing.
I'm actually... I want to see what Nintendo does with all their new games. Like, I saw the gameplay for the Legend of Zelda, the newest one, and it looked fantastic. The environment was huge. It looked like there's a bunch of stuff you could do. Mm-hmm. So.
I'm actually also excited, and this is sad to say, for Black Ops 3 to come out.
I'm actually excited. I'm not going to lie.
Well, it's Treyarch. Treyarch makes the better Call of Duty games in my opinion.
Infinity Ward used to make the better Call of Duties, but then they went downhill after a while.
And from what I see with the Black Ops 3 reveal trailers, it looks like they took what Infinity Ward wanted to do and made it better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I do like the robot arms.
Yes.
But, like, I just don't want to be, like, thrusting and all that like there was in Advanced Warfare. Yeah, the reason being I did like Ghosts better than Advanced Warfare was because there wasn't all that crap going on. Like, I used to play competitively in Ghosts, and I feel that Ghosts was way better as a competitive game than it was as with Advanced Warfare.
Definitely. Well, I will say the only thing about Advanced Warfare that I do care for is the zombies.
Yeah. Exo Zombies. I actually did like, what was that one game that they had in Ghosts? What was it?
Not Infection. It was the Invasion from the aliens.
Oh yeah, something like that. It was really cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
I thought it actually like made a good survivor feel to it, but still Black Ops is way better in my opinion for zombies. I don't even think Advanced Warfare is good enough to beat Black Ops Zombies.
When the Elder Scrolls finally comes out for Xbox One.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited.
Yes, because it is free to play now. So
I think at last call we're going to be streaming ESO. I believe we're going to have a gaming night, and we're going to bring some guys from our community into it. So Sean, you're welcome to come play with us if you would like to.
Definitely. Well, I will tell you, I am getting my copy for free, so I will be playing.
How are you getting your copy for free? You license transferring?
No, we don't talk about this stuff on the air. Nah, a buddy of mine's buying it for me, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I did play the beta, but somebody in GameStop told me that they changed the whole game around, which was for the best. And that is, I did not like. I liked the beta. I thought it was really fun, but the problem was that it was really buggy, and I'm just hoping the final console game is not buggy like it was with on the PC.
Definitely. I know. I still remember whenever we were playing the beta on PC.
Oh yeah.
And hang on, I just got a message on Facebook. It threw me off for a second. And actually, the person on Facebook that's messaging me was the one that had so much trouble getting into it.
Oh, okay.
Hoopty.
Yeah.
Because he was getting so pissed because we was all over Skype, and me and you were like, "Oh, this game's awesome," and he's like, "You know what? Screw you guys."
Dude, hopefully you can make guilds in the game. I think you can. So obviously there's gonna be like an last call gaming guild.
Nice. Yeah, they're talking a lot of stuff up on it right now. I'm hoping it doesn't flop like the PC version did.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I think the console version is going to be really good. A lot of people said that they did not agree with it coming to console because there's a lot of button mashing on the PC, and a lot of people don't think that they can bring it to a controller, but which in case you can always limitate things down to a controller, but it's just how far are you willing to go with the controller.
Definitely. Well, they also said the same thing about Diablo 3 because of the button mashing to it, but the way I look at it, I think Diablo 3 was more built for console than it was for PC in my opinion.
Yeah. Dude, how many viewers do we have right now?
I don't know. I had to close out most of my screens because I'm working on a new computer right now.
Okay.
And it's eating up a lot of my RAM right now, so... Which I'm probably going to retire this computer to the other side of this room.
Oh, yeah?
And pull out another one for the next show, so... It's a great thing about having 5 computers in one room.
I can just look on the podcast right now.
I don't know if it's going to show you because you're not logged in.
Yeah. I could just go to it.
I could probably do it on my own, but my phone's across the room, and I don't really feel like rolling my chair backwards because I'm in a lazy mood today. Worked all day, then came home to mow grass and helped a little bit out with people onto the group with you guys.
Uh-huh.
It took a lot out of my day.
I definitely I want more people to get involved with Last Call, like you, Sean, for example. You are interested in gaming, and I kind of want to get you into the group too. So,
well, if you're not a gamer, you know what they say about that. Go fuck yourself. 'Cause I'm sorry, gamer, what kind of gaming you do are some of the best group of people you could ever get with.
Yeah, because you all,
Wow.
I feel like you all can agree on something in gaming, and gaming has always been fun. Whenever I was growing up, like I always used to play Halo with my uncle or family, and it was always fun sitting around playing LAN parties, which was awesome. It's just a family thing. You can all get together with your friends or family and just have a bunch of fun, and that's what I think gaming is, what gaming really is.
Yes. And well, see, I do all different forms of gaming. I do video gaming, I do console gaming, I do PC gaming, and I do tabletop gaming. If you're familiar with tabletop gaming.
What is tabletop gaming?
D&D.
D&D.
I have a group of people that we go D&D. We haven't played as much lately as we used to.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, when you get into find a group of people, even if it's family, friends, gaming brings a lot of people together.
Mm-hmm. I feel that, more, like when you sit down and talk to somebody that doesn't really play games, you're just like, I don't know. It's like, I don't feel like the bond. And then you sit down with people who actually play video games, play Xbox, play PC. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the same console. You feel that like connection, and you keep talking about games, and that's what I feel that's really cool about gaming.
Definitely, it's and like you said earlier, it makes memories.
Yes, it does. It definitely makes memories. I really do miss the old days on the original Xbox. I'm not gonna lie. I do miss the Xbox 360 days when COD 4 and Halo 3 was out. I really like COD 4. MW2 was another thing I missed too.
Well, I will say the first COD game I did play was MW2.
Oh, was it?
I didn't, and I played the hell out of some MW2. And then when MW3 came out, I cared two shits for it. I didn't like it, so.
I honestly non-stop play that game. Like that was when Halo Reach came out, I believe, and I honestly just swept Halo out of the way and just played Call of Duty the whole time.
Yes.
I felt like that was kind of like a disregard to Halo because I'm a Halo fan. So.
Well, I will say I love Halo, but like you said with the Master Chief Edition that came out, yes. It's like they just dropped the ball.
See, here's the problem. Bungie is not controlling it anymore, and I'm not saying 343 is a terrible company. They obviously listen to the community, but they really need to focus on some. I don't know if it's the people inside the company, if it's just they don't know what they're doing. But Bungie is not running it anymore, and Bungie always grew with a community over the years, so they obviously knew what they were doing because they grew up with the community. 343 just came out of nowhere, and they just thought, oh well, if we put this in the game and we put that in the game, everybody's gonna like it. So they didn't offer much as what we wanted, and the problem with Halo 4 is that it did not play like a Halo game. It played kind of like a series of games like Call of Duty, Battlefield. Well, I wouldn't say Battlefield. It copied too much from Halo Reach, which people did not like Halo Reach, but it made Halo Reach look good and made their own game look terrible.
I guess I'm the only one that really did care for Halo Reach.
Yeah, I liked Halo Reach. I'm not gonna lie, I did like Halo Reach. It's just I didn't play it that much because of Call of Duty.
Right. Well, see, I used to be the biggest Call of Duty fan. Then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I actually just told anybody that played in my house, if you played Call of Duty, you were not allowed in my house, because I got to Battlefield and I love Battlefield way more. But I've gotten more into Call of Duty now because I have not played Battlefield 4, sadly. I only played the beta back whenever it first came out. So
Battlefield 3 was really good. I like Battlefield 3.
yeah, I played. I remember when Battlefield 3 came out. Me and a guy that I worked with, we played for almost 18 hours straight, sniping on that game. The only thing I love about Battlefield more than I do Call of Duty is the interactive environments.
Yes, that's Call of Duty tried to do that, and they failed terribly in Ghosts by doing the interactive environments. Like, it just made it pathetic.
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry, you can't beat Battlefield where you have someone shooting at you and deciding, hey, I'm going to hide behind this wall because you can't get me, and then all of a sudden you just blow the wall up and be like, okay, hide from me now.
Yeah. Call of Duty, they tried to put like destruction in the game, failed.
Yes.
I mean, I did like Ghosts because of the perk system. Like, you could take your secondary out and put more stuff into it, which was cool. Advanced Warfare, you can kind of do that, but it's just not as good as Ghosts. The one thing I've always wanted to ask you this question, Sean. If 343 like screws up Halo 5, do you think Halo will be dead?
I don't think Halo's ever going to be dead. They will try to redeem themselves one more time. But I think, I'm going to tell you the truth, I think a lot of people are going to be skeptical going to get Halo 5 because they see what happened with the Halo, the Master Chief Edition. I don't think their sales are going to be there right away with it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, whenever the Master Chief Edition came out, I know I bought it, played it for 2 days, got pissed off because I could never connect to a game, and walked right back into GameStop to trade it back in, and there was at least 10 other people trading it back in that day.
Really?
Yes, and I actually talked to them, and they're like, yeah, we've had over 100 copies returned. So
I think that was the redemption of Halo. Like, if they would have did it perfectly, that would have been the redemption.
Well, because, you know, everybody was excited because Halo, you could take Halo 2 and play it online. Or not Halo 2, no, redo the Halo 2 and be able to play Halo, the original Halo online.
Yeah.
And they screwed it up.
Yes, they did.
I mean, I'm not going to blame it completely on them. They had a lot of server issues. But if you know your game is going to be one of the top-selling games, make sure you have a server that can hold it.
Exactly. And it wasn't just the servers either. It was the bugs. Like, they had problem with bugs, connection issues all the time.
Well, if you ever played Battlefield 3 when it first came out, they didn't expect it to be as big of a hit as it was, and you could not connect to a game for 2 weeks.
Well, that was just like an overrule of people. Like,
yeah, they actually blew the server out. That
is the problem with Halo. Halo was always a game designed to, enjoy, have fun with your friends on a LAN party, and 343. I don't understand what they're trying to do with Halo. They're trying to revive Halo, but at the same time, they're making Halo look worse than it was before. And they really need to step up the game, or people are just going to say, they've said this 100,000 times. I mean, why should we believe them now?
Well, this is going to show my age here for a minute. Whenever I graduated high school, the Xbox was the big thing. And after graduation, we had a big party at the school afterwards, and we actually used the school network to have Halo tournaments. And that was like the biggest thing because Halo was that big of a thing back then. And it just seems like with every game that's come out since Halo 3, I feel like they've dropped the ball.
Yeah, they have dropped the ball.
So I'm going to ask you the biggest question here. This is one of the biggest arguments ever. What console is better, the PS4 or the Xbox One?
Do I have to pick?
Pick one, yes. Xbox all the way for me, sorry.
I think the Xbox, but the PS4 does have some stuff on it too that overrules Xbox.
I will agree. It's just my biggest argument over Xbox to PS4 was Xbox, when it came out, it had more of a choice of games than the PS4 did, because we released the PS4 here in the United States before Japan did.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, I feel that definitely this whole scenario with the next gen gaming, I just hope it gets better. The connection issues, the problems, the games not working, the games that were hyped, not, they were talked up and they weren't given to their expectation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
the one,
like Destiny, for example, was talked up so much. There was supposed to be a campaign, supposed to be all this, and they just cut it all out. Gave us,
massive multiplayer is all it was.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Destiny.
It's a good shooter. It's just didn't give us enough what we wanted.
Right. Well, the game I'm really enjoying right now is Dying Light and Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, those games are good. I like Mortal Kombat X.
Yes, I sadly have not paid for the Combat Pass, so I do not have Jason. Sadly.
Angry Joe was actually complaining about that. I watched the video.
Well, see, I remember back, and this is going to go back a while, whenever you played a game and beat it to unlock everything instead of having to pay for everything.
Yeah. I'm kind of tired of the whole microtransactions that a lot of developers are trying to do nowadays.
Yes, and I will say this is I'm going to go on a tangent here. My other complaint about the Xbox One is when they give out the free games for the month, they give out really shitty games.
Yes, they do.
But the 360 gets actual games, and we get like indie games.
Yes, we do. I think that the Xbox One should give us full games.
I think they should have gave me Grand Theft Auto for free.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Sadly, I traded Grand Theft Auto in the other day because I got it back for the heist and was not really impressed with the heist.
I think GameStop was mad that the 360 was giving full games.
Well, you did hear where they are planning to close a good bit of the GameStop locations down.
Really?
Yeah, because GameStop's going more to the mobile and the internet craze.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's been going around for a while. They've shut a good bit of stores down, which here we had, 2, and now we have 1.
Yeah, they're just going to keep the one because of the rent in that mall was too expensive, and the owners would, I don't know, what was wrong with the owners? They didn't want to, build onto the mall, so they just kept it the same.
Yeah, it's been the same for how long, and it's like the death pit. You go there to die.
And you never come out.
Well, see, the job that I work for, which I'm not going to officially announce it right now because I don't want to get in any sort of trouble here, was offered to go work to open up in the mall, and they were going to do it, but we're like, no, that's where you go to die. Nobody goes into that mall anymore.
Yeah, dude, the only thing I went into that mall was for GameStop, and a lot of other people did too.
Right? Well, I knew a guy that worked at the GameStop in there because I used to work with him at another job, and he said that another reason they did close down was because the one over by the Walmart here was getting more business, and they were actually losing customers there.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Well, I don't mean to cut us short, but that's going to wrap up our show here. We have about 30 seconds left. Austin, I want to thank you for coming on again today.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, could I say something before we go?
You're good. Go ahead.
Hey guys, make sure to follow us on YouTube on Last Call Gaming. Make sure to give us a shout out. Find us on our Facebook at Last Call Gaming, and I'll thank you all very much for giving us support, and thank you for listening to Sean's radio talk show. He is an awesome guy, and he's going to have very more radio talk shows in the future, and hopefully Last Call Gaming will collaborate with him on this and more future radio talk shows. So thank you all very much.
Yes, thank you very much for tuning in, and I have shared the Last Call Gaming on the site. We're about to run out of time here because I've actually went over the time. So everybody have a great night. I should have another show up by Friday, and I just talked with someone. I might actually have another episode coming on tonight. It's going to be more of a comedy sketch with me and Hoopty. So everybody stay tuned, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.